If your partner is willing to do these 10 things, they love you unconditionally. Love is not always about grand gestures and expensive gifts. It's often the little things that truly reveal how someone feels about you. Sometimes, it's hard to tell if your partner loves you unconditionally. But there are certain actions, certain things they're willing to do, that can make it crystal clear. In a relationship, these actions can be the indicators of pure, genuine love. And if your partner is willing to do these 10 things, trust me, they love you unconditionally. In this video, we'll explore these 10 telltale signs of unconditional love. Let's get started. 1. They prioritize your happiness. In the realm of relationships, the act of prioritizing your happiness is a significant sign of unconditional love. You see, true love doesn't revolve around selfish desires or personal gain. It's about wanting the best for the person you love, even if it means compromising your own comfort at times. If your partner consistently puts your happiness first, if they go out of their way to ensure that you're content and satisfied, then they're showing a profound level of love for you. They might do this in a variety of ways. Maybe they make sacrifices to ensure that you're comfortable. Perhaps they always consider your feelings and preferences when making decisions. Or perhaps they simply do their best to make you smile every day. It's not about grand gestures or expensive gifts. It's about consistent, daily actions that prioritize your happiness above their own. This level of selflessness is a strong indicator of unconditional love. And if your partner is doing this, it's clear they truly love you, without any conditions or expectations in return. 2. They support your dreams. When we love someone unconditionally, we become invested in their dreams and aspirations as if they were our own. I can vouch for this personally. I remember when I decided to switch careers a few years back. It was a daunting decision, fraught with uncertainty and risk. Yet, my partner was my rock throughout the whole process. She didn't just nod and agree passively, but took an active interest in my plans. She helped me weigh the pros and cons, looked at different courses I could take, and even stayed up late with me while I revised my resume for the umpteenth time. Her support validated my dreams and made me feel that I wasn't alone in my journey. That's what love does, it stands by you and uplifts you towards your goals. 3. They show empathy. Empathy is an essential ingredient in any loving relationship. It's the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, to truly step into their shoes. In a relationship context, this means your partner doesn't just hear your words, they feel your emotions. When you're happy, they share in your joy. When you're upset, they feel your pain and do their best. Our brains are actually wired for empathy. Neuroscientists have discovered mirror neurons in our brain that activate both when we perform an action and when we see someone else perform that same action. This physiological response allows us to share in the emotions of those around us. It's an indication that your emotions matter to them, and that they're willing to share in your experiences, both good and bad. 4. They respect your boundaries. Respecting your personal boundaries is a fundamental aspect of any relationship, especially a romantic one. Boundaries can be physical, emotional, or even digital. They are the limits we set to define how we want to be treated and what we're comfortable with. If your partner loves you unconditionally, they will respect these boundaries. They won't push you to do things you're uncomfortable with or invade your personal space without your consent. Moreover, they'll understand when you need some alone time, or when you choose not to share certain aspects of your past. They won't take it personally or see it as a rejection. Instead, they'll respect your choices and give you the space that you need. When someone respects your boundaries, it shows that they value your feelings and individuality. It's a clear sign of unconditional love. 5. They are there during tough times. Everyone can enjoy being in a relationship when it's all sunshine and rainbows. But the true test of love comes when the storms hit. Unconditional love means standing by your partner even in the most challenging times. It's about being a shoulder to lean on when they're going through a rough patch, offering support and encouragement even when things seem bleak. Whether it's a personal crisis, health issues, or just a bad day at work, if your partner stays by your side and faces your problems as if they were their own, it's a sign of deep, unconditional love. It's easy to be there during the good times. But being there during the tough times, that's what shows real love. 6. They celebrate your success. Love isn't a competition. When your partner truly loves you unconditionally, they feel joy in your achievements as if they were their own. It's an incredible feeling to know that you have someone in your corner who is genuinely thrilled when you succeed. They don't feel threatened by your accomplishments or worry that you'll outshine them. Instead, they're your biggest cheerleader, celebrating each of your wins with heartfelt enthusiasm. If your partner is the first one to congratulate you, the first to offer a celebratory toast, or the one who can't wait to tell others about your success, it's a beautiful sign of their unconditional love for you. Their happiness at your achievements isn't about them, it's about their love for you and their joy in seeing you for who you are. Nobody's perfect. We all have our quirks, flaws, and eccentricities. But when someone loves you unconditionally, they accept all of you, the good, the bad, and everything in between. I remember when I first confessed to my partner about my struggle with anxiety. I was terrified that it would change how she felt about me. But instead, she held my hand and told me that it didn't diminish her love for me one bit. She didn't see it as a flaw or something to be fixed. She accepted it as a part of who I am, just like she accepted my love for bad puns or my inability to dance. If your partner loves and accepts you for who you are, flaws and all, it's an undeniable sign of their unconditional love. They're not waiting for you to change or become perfect. They love you as you are, right now. 8. They argue with you. Yes, you read that right. Arguments aren't always a sign of a troubled relationship. In fact, they can be a sign of healthy, unconditional love. Why? Because arguing means you're communicating. It means you both care enough about the relationship to voice your disagreements, rather than sweeping them under the rug. It shows that you're invested in finding solutions and making the relationship better. Of course, this doesn't mean that constant bickering or hurtful fights are signs of love. The key is how you argue. If your partner argues with respect, listening to your point of view and acknowledging your feelings, it shows they value your opinion and care about your feelings. So next time you have a disagreement with your partner, don't fret. It might just be another sign that they love you unconditionally. 9. They trust you. Trust is the foundation of any strong relationship. It's the very essence of love. If your partner trusts you, truly trusts you, it means they have faith in your integrity and character. They believe in your words and actions, and they're confident that you won't betray their trust. This might manifest in different ways. Maybe they don't obsess over your whereabouts or who you're with. Perhaps they trust you with their deepest secrets and insecurities. Or maybe they simply trust in your love for them, never doubting your feelings or intentions. If your partner trusts you implicitly, it's a powerful sign of their unconditional love for you. Because true love isn't suspicious or doubtful, it's trusting and secure. 10. They make you feel loved. At the end of the day, the most telling sign of unconditional love is simple: they make you feel loved. Not just in their words, but in their actions, their gestures, and their consistent care and affection towards you. You never question their love for you because they show it to you every day, in the way they look at you, in the way they hold you, in the way they loved unconditionally, without ifs, buts, or conditions, then that's the most significant sign of all. They don't just say they love you, they show it. And that's what truly counts.